You're listening to Hackneyed, a weekly podcast where my friend Skye Lion
But don't worry, I've got enzymes now.
and I don't know why you'd ever use the word jealousy around me, because I'm the most balanced.
Jealousy.
I'm the most empathetic. I'm the most happy for everyone else. I don't think I've ever displayed jealousy here. Get to know each other better while sharing stories and lessons learned while living in London's trendiest borough.
Did you ever fancy a girl at school?
No. I'm your co-host, Aidyn Gilbert. It's like just fat-tree. Along the way, we'll discuss our world's hottest topics.
An event called EOR and Heavy Oil World Middle East.
And of course, the latest chart toppers. I would want myself, baby, don't get greedy. I'll you for help, doesn't know me, man.
I mean, I got confused last year because I thought Tate McRae was a boy.
Haven't had enough of Hackneyed podcast yet? Well, we've now gone video. Stream our gorgeous faces in crystal clear HD on YouTube and Spotify video.
What did I said something when I was like, and then I'll say to him, well, you can suck my fucking dick. Yeah, you'd like that. Well, guess what? I don't have a dick. And you were like, that's actually homophobic.
I don't remember this. Okay, hey.
I need you to hold space with me. Who holds what?
Ari holds Cynthia. Hey. The lyrics of Defying Gravity. That's what I wanted.
We're back.
We're back. Okay, let's crack this episode open.
Welcome to Hackney.
Welcome to Hackney.
2026, season 2. Why not?
Season 2. Once we get new photos, we get to rebrand.
Oh, I can't look at that big old moon again. That's me, not you. At the time, I liked them, and now I'm just like, get that off the internet.
I think we're both really tired of those. Yeah.
You guys might be tired too.
Of just the podcast in general.
Well, quite.
Too bad.
And I don't know because Aidyn won't share the numbers with me. But hello, we're doing our first Hackneyed Live, and guys, you f***ing nearly sold us out.
We love guys, honestly. I've still got a couple of satellite gays who are doing the classic thing where they're waiting until the last minute to sort of confirm.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Because A, we don't need you, and
No.
B, if you want to come, we love that.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm not monitoring who bought their ticket on day one and who bought their ticket yesterday.
Exactly. So, theme of the episode is New Year, New Me.
Happy New Year.
We're going to try and have some themes for our episodes now.
So we've written no.
But you want to open us up with a story about someone you saw.
I saw someone in a cafe in Dalston who is so famous.
Was it Hilary Duff? She just dropped a single. No, who was it? British, American?
British.
Okay, actor, singer,
Singer.
male, female,
Female.
Dula Pipa. Olivia Dean? Yeah! Oh my god!
I was like, oh my God.
What was the cafe? Dox them.
Oh, I can't remember what it was called. But also maybe we won't tell everyone to ruin her surprise.
No, let's ruin it. I want to ruin her life. I'm kidding.
Don't you think that's a cool person to see right now?
Excellent person.
I can't get over it.
That's
and
really
they were just
cool.
chatting, and like everyone was like, "Oh, I might do this masters." Blah 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 blah.
Did you go over to her and be like, I like it when you call me wonderful?
No, I didn't. I thought I was getting a thrill just knowing she was there. Also, she doesn't want to talk to me
No, she doesn't want to talk to you.
because she doesn't know. But then when I say, "Oh, by the way, I'm co-host of Hackneyed," she's like, "Oh, I saw the poster at the Divine."
Yeah, then she's
she wants to
interested.
talk to
Then
me.
she's on the phone to her agent. We're telling her agent, hey, you know what? The schedule's piling up. We're going to maybe need to put you behind Sedona's second appearance. But we'll find some time in February, you know?
But we do just quickly need to talk about the fact that your hair looks really nice today.
I washed it.
Oh, and you had your clips in. I just didn't know what to reply to that message.
I looked crazy. You were just supposed to make fun of me.
I don't know with you.
I
didn't
want you to
know
make
if you
fun
were
of
like,
me.
Is it like, should I wear these clips like next time I go out?
No, if at any point if you see me with the clips in there,
Take them out. Okay.
Tell him to touch grass.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so you've seen Olivia
Can
Dean.
you make that not
Yeah,
be
I'm
vibrating?
really,
Sorry, I'm a little bit grumpy today.
If I hear one more person tell me they're doing dry Jan, I'm gonna start blocking people. Okay.
No, I'm not doing dry Jan.
I went on a date a couple of weeks ago, and the guy was drinking. Started with just.
Was he on dry Jan?
Yeah. Well, no, he was doing non-alcoholic pints, and I was there drinking real beer, feeling like an absolute mug. It's like, you have to join me in this.
Oh, the thing
or give
is,
me forewarning before we go on. You have to like Be like, hey, by the way, I'm doing Dry Jan, so like,
That's quite funny, because I feel like at least he's, like, it shouldn't feel, I suppose, but there's something, was it a first date? Mm-hmm. I think there is something about on a first date, you'll feel a little bit like, oh, now I'm drunk. And you're not. Okay, we're going to do a little review of the last year.
Let's do it.
What's your high?
I think my high this last year was... I think it was the podcast launch.
And we were buzzing when you all tuned in.
We were, and the feedback was amazing.
You
it really
actually
was.
got me good, guys. I was ready to quit.
Yeah, you locked her in for at least another year. I know it's the sentiment every year. We're all online being like, oh, 2020, whatever. That was a...
It annoys me so much. I'm like, oh, hopefully next year. It's like, you said that for the last 5 years. It's not going to be better. Just get over it.
The problem is you.
You're a messy bitch.
I felt the uphill climb at certain points this year more so than I felt the wins, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I think I was coasting downhill 2025.
Okay, well, what was your high of 2020?
Mine's a bit wider spanning. It's similar vein. I think it's got to be the comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like starting off the year, like literally starting out and being so f***ing scared.
Yeah.
To Barcelona was such a highlight.
Yes.
That was really fun.
Well, you made Stand Up your bitch this year.
I did. I am the master. I mean, I'm her master. I'm not the master. That'll be.
She is the best stand-up comedian ever.
It just took 1 year. It's just 1 year. I am kind of like, if I'm going to do anything, I am going to do it properly. But I'm also never going to do something I don't think I'd be okay at. But maybe that should be a 2026 thing for me. To like do something
things
that I think I would be really bad at. Like,
do an improv class with me.
Yes,
you
that.
Bitch.
Okay. But I think that's a good one. Let's do it. Getting so gross. But remember, in 2025, this is new year, new me. It's only just started.
All right. So what was your low then for the year?
Is probably when I had to eat chicken and rice for 2 months, and
that was rough.
Not very well. But then had a happy ending. I learned what was wrong with me. In the way that medical things go, I was actually really lucky. Like we got to the bottom of it. Excuse the pun.
Well, now we know, and your pancreas is
never going to work again, but
she's
it's under control.
to the negative.
Yeah, she will not be enzymes not coming. But don't worry, I've got enzymes now from a pig. I was explaining it to someone. I feel like I've never actually explained it, and you can cut this if it's really boring. But basically, my pancreas.
No, we never did explain.
We never explained. So it just turned out that my pancreas doesn't work. So like when you eat something, your pancreas produces enzymes, and they break your food down. Mine, for some reason, doesn't produce enzymes, or they can't get out of the pancreas. I don't really know.
Fierce.
So now I basically just take them in capsule form. So someone's asking me about them, and I was like, oh, I think they're actually from a pig. And they were like, oh, do you think they kill the pig to get them? And I was like, anyway, that's meta. I don't know what meta means, but I always try and throw it in.
It's an internet company run by Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark who? What was your low of 2020?
Oh, it's like, this is a downer, but I think it was like the employment insecurity for the first couple of months.
That makes sense.
That was spooky boots.
Aww.
Emptying out my savings account was like...
Also, you know how I always buy you presents and you never buy me presents?
Here we go.
I've got you a present. Well, it's actually random.
Do you love how you're offering me a present and I said, here we go?
You know, like little libraries on the road where it's like a little book box?
Bok books.
A book.
A beeb and bop.
I have to look in them all, obviously. And usually I have to take a book.
We have to figure out what your ADHD is.
Hoarding.
You're like, you need to know everything. ADHD. Yeah.
Collect information. Collect
must
things.
Must know.
So true. I opened one and I saw this.
Ooh.
And for some reason I just thought, I think you need to have it.
What men wear? Ooh, and why?
Turning it upside down to read that bit. It's like essays on men, 50 essays on men about a particular item of clothing that they love and why.
From the ever curious makers of Fantastic Man.
If you look on the back, it's got like an index.
Supported by Browns. Oh, and this would have been published right around the time I started working at Farfetch. And Browns was... Oh, f***ing Penny Martin.
Do you know Penny Martin?
I met her in a Zoom call once. She's f***ing insane. She's this Scottish woman, editor-in-chief of The Gentlewoman, which is like... disgustingly pretentious like women's fashion like quarterly.
I knew it was for you.
This is perfect.
It meant nothing to me, but I thought he's probably going to like that.
Should we talk about the 2016 trend?
So I just started seeing it and I was like, why 2016? And then I realised really slowly that 2016 was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind. And then I thought, I still don't really care what you all look like in 2016, but some of you I have enjoyed.
Well,
it's kind of like if you just shit on it, it's not really a talking point anymore, is it? The elephant in the room is Aidyn did post a picture of himself in 2016. But let's talk about what we were doing in 2016.
Well, that's what I was sort of hoping we would do.
It is wild that it was 10 years ago.
It is crazy. It's crazy that it was 10 years ago. Help. Oh.
There we go.
What did life look like for Skye at the time, Ferguson?
Well, actually, quite a big year. So I was living in Dubai. I'd been there for 5 years.
Oh my God.
I just started this new job. I didn't like it. And for some reason in Dubai, you used to have to pay your rent a year in advance.
Oh.
It's wild. But obviously everyone earns tons of money. So I think, no, wait. You gave your landlord 4 checks. You used to have to pay it in one for the whole year, but usually your company would sponsor you. So anyway, I'd had these 4 checks for my landlord because I was about to re-sign for the year. But I was like, I hate my job. I hate Dubai. No, I didn't hate Dubai. I was just like, And then he was supposed to, so I had the checks for him. He was supposed to come and collect them from my office and he just didn't turn up. And then that afternoon, they made redundant like half of the company. And I was like, okay, I don't have a job. And so then I texted my landlord and I said, do not come and get the checks, baby, I'm leaving. And I just decided to leave Dubai and I sold all my stuff. And then I moved back to the UK and then I went traveling to Australia.
You didn't embezzle the 4 checks?
I didn't remember it was my money.
Oh. I feel like something people, myself included, don't really understand is like, the Skye Dubai era is still just very mysterious to me. Like, my idea of Dubai is like trash straight people like go move there and live these trashy holographic Mercedes and shopping malls and no rain, and I don't quite understand why the salaries are crazy.
I guess it became like
are you Lisa Scott Lee?
That's also the thing, you know everyone. It's like a village, like Dubai is tiny. So Lisa Scott Lee runs like a dance school in Dubai. So probably my kids go to her dance school. Yeah. Like ridiculous. Basically, so when I went out there, I moved there in 2011. So don't get me wrong, Dubai's Dubai. Like it's always been a bit what you described. But it was definitely less popular. It was less Love Island-y. It was still a bit more like, if you think of expat in that traditional term of like family, I don't know, man works for bank, family moves to Dubai. So like you still lived like quite a luxury lifestyle, but it wasn't, I mean, we used to go on boat parties all the time. Like it's, I guess like you could only drink in hotels. Like that was how licensing worked. So you would be in like Mahiki, like all the like places that you wouldn't really go here, but that was because that was like the only place to go out. Yeah. But I moved like straight after uni. I worked for a company, everyone was really young, and they would just bring out a new person from the UK like every month, and we all got on really well, so we were all friends, and we just like went out. There was nothing else to do, but we would just like go out drinking.
You had a PR job?
I think I worked in events.
Okay.
No, I used to write really niche conference agendas for like, so I worked on oil and gas events. It's so random. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. So I did an event called EOR and Heavy Oil World Middle East. And then my job is like writing an agenda that all these engineers who work in a very niche area of oil and gas will be like, that's so interesting. I must go and see all these people talk. I didn't know what was going on.
Who was the run of the show, like at the conference? Who are you getting the agenda points from?
I mean, there's like a team, but like I would like have to call random scientists and be like, so can I speak to you about what's going on in the world? And I'd be like, what's interesting at the moment? But like, I didn't understand.
No, you don't know anything about petrochemical refinery.
Terrifying.
That's so rogue.
But also dumb because people were paying like hundreds of dollars to come to a conference that like random 24-year-old like British girl.
Straight out of Leeds.
Doesn't humanities languages.
Was it just the first gig that was thrown your way? Like, what was the...
You know how loads of people go in... Yeah, no, it wasn't like a dream.
Well, I mean...
You know how a lot of graduates go into recruitment? It's just like something that's easy to get into. For some reason, conferencing, they just hire grads all the time. It was owned by a crazy Australian man. I don't know if he still owns it. And he like had a monk that worked for the company that would come and feng shui all the offices around the world.
Oh, love that.
It was all just mad. But we were like, we used to email each other, like at work. You know, like we would WhatsApp.
Yeah,
But like we would email each other on the work email.
Yeah.
But like when you went and looked at them, it would be like an email a minute. Like how the we had time to do anything else. And then like...
Just talking shit.
Talking shit. And then one of the managers, so people got fired all the time. There were a lot of salespeople. So if you got fired as a salesperson,
what were you selling?
Tickets to the conferences and also events, like exhibition space.
Oh,
so like,
wow. So they were just
big
cold
oil
calling,
companies
like...
would come and like have a booth. Yeah, they're just like...
They're just cold calling,
hammering
like...
phones, like
to
calling
like
people.
come book a booth at our conference.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
So random.
Such a weird like niche of the world that you never think about.
Never thought about it before.
So you were just
never
like,
thought about it since.
I've been at uni for 3 years.
I just needed a job.
You just needed a job.
I needed a job. I wanted to move to London because everyone worked in London.
Yeah.
And niche for me, I had a boyfriend. We'd been together for like 3 or 4 years.
Oh wow. What was his name?
His name was Jack. We were gonna
every man in England, Jack and
Jack
Ben.
or Matt.
Or Matt.
Small.
There'll be 15 of them
4
tonight.
letters max.
Yeah.
4 letters max. But yeah, like I was going to move to London because everyone was moving to London and Jack was moving to London. But then I was just applying for anything.
Sure.
But because I did Arabic at uni,
They were like,
do you want to go to the Dubai office?
And you're like,
And I kind of knew that Jack, like he wanted to live abroad as well. And I was like, he's going to leave me, so I might as well leave him first. Also, I was like, I'm young. Like, if I stay in London, like, it was sad at the time.
But it's also like, you know, good on you. People need to not follow their uni relationships out into the world. It's not true love, girl.
I was like, I've got to go.
Yeah.
Even though I was, at the time, I was like heartbroken. But I just knew, like, if I turn down Dubai, I'm going to be like gutted in London, aren't I?
Sad in London. Yeah.
Also, he was like, obviously we'll stay together. And I believed him. But I think he was just saying that to make it better for me when I was leaving. And then obviously we broke up. But then I just lived my best fucking life. Like, it is funny because I feel like, literally going back to your first point, like, Dubai is a funny place. And obviously it was still a bit like that when I lived there, but it wasn't quite what it is now.
Yeah.
We got good packages to go out there because people didn't want to like live in Dubai, whereas now
it's what everyone wants.
You get a tax break by being there, but you don't get like a big package with like a house or whatever. And I was Skye Dubai on Instagram for so long. And then I had to give it up. And I'm glad I did for my brand. But I was also like, because I joined Instagram when it started. I should have just been SKYE. It's such a really important conversation to me.
No, this is really interesting to me because I've never really understood that whole trajectory in my head.
I was in
like
Dubai.
why the you were in Dubai, because you just don't strike me as a Dubai person, but then you do love your soft life and you like your little bits of bling around you a bit, you know?
I think it's where
your
my
double
love...
drawer air fryer and your new build in Leighton, like you've still got that streak in you. All you're missing is like the Whippet. No, you wouldn't be Whippet.
A French bulldog.
Yeah, a French bulldog and like
a grey sofa.
And a grey husband.
And a grey husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Receding hairline, glasses. Way too into Six Nations.
It's not the life for
personality.
me. I think that is where me enjoying the softer life comes from, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I spent a lot of time hanging out in beautiful hotels, guys. Like, I can't go to the pub. That's why I don't like the pub. It's too rough.
Wow, okay. Well, that was Skye in 2016, guys. There you go.
After bitching about the trend.
Exactly. Would you like to apologize to 2016?
2016, you were an absolute blast, and I'm so sorry. And also, I'm not going to post a photo, but I looked fucking good. So just think about that.
I looked the same.
You don't. You look young. I mean, like, whoa. That came out. I mean, you are much more stylish now, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't wear Hollister anymore. I don't wear Abercrombie. Not I couldn't afford Abercrombie. It was Aeropostale, I think I was wearing.
I just feel like you're a trendy gal and you've got a look, whereas you just kind of look like a
very generic.
Generic man.
Yeah, I looked very generic.
Not man, boy.
Well, Andrew Hahn said I looked older there than I do now. So maybe next time we try this, you engage in that a little bit more.
I'm on board with that. I'm fully on board with that. I mean, like, you just didn't look like you had much of a style or a personality. It's not getting better. Can we rewind? But now...
Look like I didn't have a personality.
What do you think we're going to look like in 2036?
My driver's...
Be my age. Fucking prick. Can you tell me about your life in 2016? I had no personality.
I had no personality.
Really average looking.
2016 was the year of... it was my junior year of high school primarily. It was... Yeah, it would have been junior year into senior year.
High school.
Yeah.
No wonder you look like I just described.
I would have just got my driver's license.
After doing your group sessions.
After doing our group sesh. I had become a pariah in the musical theatre department.
What does a pariah mean?
Check. A pariah is an often derogatory word that means outcast.
I'd become like a bad news. Like I was on bad terms with the director.
Like an outlier.
I was like an outcast. I was sort of like I was still doing acting and singing and shit, but it was like I'd been blacklisted from Portsmouth High School's drama department.
Why? What had you done?
The evil cut the name.
And cut evil. I'm not going to say the word.
The evil F-slur who directed our theater department really did not like me.
Okay. Have you watched I Love LA?
No, because I... I'm on skip ahead 30 seconds. I hate Rachel Sennett. Is
she the main person in that?
She's great. She's
love
my
the
Grace
friend
Campbell.
that
Like she's like when you stroke a cat's hair the wrong way.
You do not like her. Oh, interesting. I don't really know who she is.
I don't know why she drives me fucking crazy. Her whole like all the time, like that's my thing.
Yeah. So the summary is, which I hadn't even considered when we started talking about this.
I was still in high school.
2016, I had part one of my career and you were in high school. I don't want to talk about 2016 anymore. Back to hating it. So wait, did you ever fancy a girl at school?
No.
Did you ever have were there any other gay guys in your school?
This is, no. This was what always, I thought when I came out of the closet, I was going to prove to, cause you knew.
When did you come out or did you come out? Or
yeah, really publicly.
Oh my God, I've never talked about
it was
this.
very it was a huge performance.
That's why you're pariah in the drama.
Yeah, this evil homosexual. I came out when I was 13 years old, or 12 or 13. I was hella young, which we need to not be forcing kids to define their sexual orientation at 12 or 13.
Don't take it over the line and start talking about other things.
The age of consent. I thought that if I kind of knew, because Glee had happened at this point, so I don't think we really realized how much. Well, and how much truly politically that show kind of brought all of America across the line of burn in hell or whatever. So I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get no one was brave. It was fine. I grew up in a very sheltered, small, liberal town, whatever. But I was girls, look, I've come out of the closet. I'm getting a ton of attention for it. Woo! And I haven't I haven't turned green. They haven't burned me at the stake, but they all stayed behind their little shroud of secrecy, and I resented the hell out of them.
Did you know who they were?
Oh, of course. Max.
God.
King bitch.
Max.
Colin pretended to be in love with Amma what's her face forever. Now you've got a boyfriend, you live in DC. Morgan. My big crush my freshman year of high school, he was a senior. Went to Ithaca. I'm doxing all of them. Lives in New York City, also has a gorgeous boyfriend. I remember you point blank telling me to my face that you weren't gay. And I was 4 years younger than you and able to admit it before you could.
That was so good.
I'm still mad. Stay mad,
So
girls.
you didn't ever get with any of them?
No, never. I never had any action. I dated a inappropriately older man for like one date.
One day.
Yeah, because then he was like, "Ooh, this is a bit."
He's 13.
Yeah. No, I think I was like 17, but still, he was like 10 years older than me or something.
Ew.
Yeah, I didn't get any action. My first gay kiss was at Dalston Superstore when I was visiting the UK.
I love that for you.
My cousin Emily got me in underage.
I was like, she doesn't count and that doesn't make you gay.
So Skye really hates to let me finish a story before she comes in with her punchline.
2026, I'll work on it.
Okay, should we do our
Ins and outs.
ins and outs? Let me look at the other notes I had real quick.
How do you think it's going with the theme so far?
Can we talk about Heated Rivalry?
Yeah.
Before we do ins and outs?
So I have to say I've only watched 2 episodes. I also did wait for it to come out on a reputable streaming platform. The thing that just made me laugh was that, you know Sasha?
Yes,
Our
yeah.
Sasha. I think it was like a TikToker on Instagram basically being like, oh my God, like I'm loving it so much. Like he was just like, there's so much build up, like there's so much yearning and build up and tension, like that never happens, like to me that never happens in the gay world. And I started watching it 20 minutes in. Well, they're not having sex, but I was just like, oh, that's not, I thought there would be a bit more. I mean, it is what it is, but the staging is so funny, like everything's
The leg is always
perfect
perfectly
leg,
positioned.
perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, like thoroughly enjoyable.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyable.
I was like, I mean, I did a little mini roundup on my Instagram stories
I know,
last night, guys.
I had to flick through for no spoilers.
Everyone's take right now is like, oh, isn't it amazing to have a queer story like with no conflict? And it's like, there is conflict in it. I think what's nice is like, it's not contrived. We're not doing the same like, you know, like
This man's straight and this man's not. And blah,
like
blah, blah.
they're not doing the whole, oh, we can't be together because like I'm just too fucked up. I'm too fucked up. You know, like how romances are always like, or like someone accidentally like, I feel like in heterosexual romance stories, it's always like, oh, maybe he did an improprietary action and now she is going to be up in arms about it for the next half of the season until finally they're like, I promise I'll never cheat on you again. And it's like, okay, we're in love, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Happy to not have any of that. But I was just, I think wholesale, the hype was getting a little too much for me. So I was a little bit like, oof, is this really going to live up to it? Especially my friend Nico was really like, he's watched it 6 times in a row and cried. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deliver that
Yes, totally.
to this. But I think the acting from the two of them, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So good. I think, like I said last night, amazingly paced for an hour-long show. Girls, what are we doing?
Pay attention.
How is like so much mainstream media is so self-indulgent and drawn out and like it keeps moving, baby. Love it. And I love that they're unknowns. I love that the guy,
Are they?
yeah, they're
They're having a fucking moment. Paul Mescal
completely
and
unknown.
what's her face from Normal People.
And the thing
They're
is,
having
I'm so sick of our current batch of twink male actors. I don't want to see any more Chalamet. I don't want to see any more Paul Mescal.
Not now fucking he's with that stupid Kardashian. I'm not into that at all.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more Josh O'Connor. I don't want to see any
Yeah.
more of the other one. Like, I'm sick of them. And they're also wrapped up in their prestige and their like Oscar noms and their...
He's not jealous at all. Just if that's what you were thinking, that's not what this is.
I don't know why you'd ever use the word jealousy around me because I'm the most balanced.
Jealousy.
I'm the most empathetic. I'm the most happy for everyone else. I
Never
don't think I've ever displayed jealousy here. Sounds like you're projecting. But no, I genuinely love that like the guy that did the adaptation is a completely unknown, that they're completely unknown. I think I felt like mainstream media was getting so like smaller and smaller,
Yes.
and it was like the same 5 people, the same 5 writers doing the same thing over and over again. And I think it's so amazing that like something that is made on about 10 Canadian dollars, shot in about 30 days, can become this phenomenon.
very fun.
That all it takes is like that. There is still talent out there. There's untapped talent, untapped storytellers. I think that's very inspiring. I love that. Oh, the way they really act, like the evolving their vulnerability around each other is so believable.
How many stars on Letterboxd?
I say 4 out of 5.
Ooh, what would make it a 5?
If there was maybe a little bit more plot.
Yeah.
Could use a little bit more plot. We didn't need. They introduced this like other gay couple in episode 3 that are sort of happening consecutively, and I was like, we didn't need these people. No, like you should have just focused. You should have just condensed all of that plot into this one. And the thing with the second couple they introduced, they are, because it's like Fujoshi fanfic style writing, so their storyline is a little bit too easy. It's a little bit too like, we met and we're both ridiculously good looking and now we're in love, and it's like, okay, well there's nothing, it's just sort of everything worked, so okay, I'm happy for you, but you also look like every circuit gay making out with each other at Adonis. Like there's a little bit, the main two are kind of interesting looking. Of course they're beautiful. I mean, my God, the Russian one. Are you kidding me?
Ilyas.
Are you kidding me?
Ilyas. What's the other one called?
He's called...
Christian? No.
He's called Shane. So loved
it.
The
time stamps are so random.
Yeah, the jumping around. they really cool the jets on that after episode 2.
Is it basically just like trying to say that a long time passed?
I don't really get what the fucking point is of the time stamps. Like why it doesn't matter. There's a great, I think I can tell you this without it being a spoiler. I just loved the...
also, I don't mind if it's a spoiler.
the storytelling of like... it might have been... it was episode 2 when he's like clubbing in Russia and he bumps into the like guy he had his first gay time with, the Russian guy.
The like son of the coach. Yes.
He's like... I just love the visual storytelling. We're supposed to think this gay is like really rancid and horrible because he's like wearing that ugly, slightly see-through floral shirt. He's doing coke. He just looks witchier. I was like, oh, condemn my girls. I just like, it's like, oh, the nasty, corrupted, evil faggot with his cocaine and his ugly ASOS shirt. And I was like, oh, damn. Whereas beautiful, wholesome little Canadian Shane is like so uncorrupted and so lovely.
On his bed.
I know, he's so cute.
He's cute.
Loved it.
Okay, perfect. I'll finish it then.
Yeah.
Ins and outs.
Ins and outs. Do you want to start? Because I just barked at you for.
We'll take it in turns to bark then.
Okay. What's your first in?
Well, my first out actually, Amazon Prime. I know I'm late to the party, but I've cancelled my subscription. It runs out on the 22nd of January. And I think it's going to lead to well, firstly, obviously, don't buy on Amazon, etc., etc. I mean, I've spent so much money on Amazon. But I think it's also like, get you out of the house, go on little side quests to find the thing, like, because you can just get everything on there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I needed keys to bleed my radiator. I did try going to a few shops. I couldn't really find them. And I, for some reason, didn't want to ask because I was too proud. So I did just buy them on Amazon. But imagine that I hadn't. I would go to a hardware store.
Yeah.
Meet probably a random old man that works there. Maybe have like a nice chat. So I think out is one of my Amazon Primes. And I think it's going to lead to some good ins.
Yeah. 100%.
Leaving the house and talking to strangers.
100%. And you know what? If you want some alternatives, eBay, not quite as bad.
Yeah?
Not quite as bad. And TikTok Shop, girl.
Well, I did say Amazon's out, but TikTok Shop's not out.
No, TikTok Shop. I'm finally going to start drinking the Kool-Aid. I have switched to TikTok Shop for my random Amazon bits because you can find them all there.
You can, but sorry, just to check. Professional question. Are we generally is it better to shop on TikTok Shop? Are we buying from small businesses?
Yeah.
Okay. One of my ins that leads to that though is like, guys, I think we have to go out and talk to strangers. Mm-hmm. Like, I think the world is crumbling and I just think
we need to
that will save us.
Interface.
Like, saw this lovely woman the other day. I'm always admiring her garden. She happened to be in the garden and I just stopped and I said, I love your garden. I always think it's nice when I walk past, and we just had a lovely chat. One day I got to speak to the woman who owns the book box on her drive. I said, thank you, I've read some great books out of here. I think we just gotta spread some happiness.
Absolutely. Well, it's like Rhea and I always chat to the neighbors on our floor. You know, we talk to Nurse Jackie and Rose, the 1,000-year-old woman who like can't get her door open anymore. I can never remember their names, but we chat to them.
We hear them doing karaoke.
Yeah. Continuing in the theme of things that are good for everyone. You know, an in that is going to benefit everyone. An in I want that I have no control over for 2026 is a new danceable Tate McRae single.
Okay.
Hopefully that little Canadian brain of hers is taking over somewhere with Julia Michaels in a recording studio in Florida because that's
So
where she
sorry,
recorded Sports Car.
Is that Tate McRae's gonna release
There
a
better be
single?
another because she did me good in 2023 with
Can you sing it?
I would want myself, baby, don't get greedy. Oh, you feel hell, doesn't know me, man.
I mean, I got confused last year because I thought Tate McRae was a boy.
She gave us Sports Car in 2025. For 2026, I want another. Because guys, do yourself a favor.
Okay, it's quite funny. I just don't think this is how ins and outs work.
I'm setting an intention.
Okay, fine. You're manifesting.
Because she's the only girl who's still like making like a classic pop song.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so sick of the media telling us that like Sabrina Carpenter is the thinking man's Britney Spears for 2026. Sabrina's great, but she's not giving us like dance hook, dance break, hooks on hooks on hooks on hooks.
That's what you need.
That's what I need.
Okay, well, I hope that happens for you.
Oh, everyone, do yourself a favor. Go watch the 10-minute video she made with Variety about how she wrote Sports Car. What I really appreciate is she's not doing like a Gaga where she's like, I spent forever picking the acoustic synths that we were going to use and selecting guitars. She's like, yeah, so I needed another song to dance to on my tour. And I called up Julia Michaels, who is like a well-known hit writer. I got this guy who I've made all of my other hits with. We sat down. We said, hey, let's make a song. Like, she's so straightforward. She does not pretend to be anything more than she is.
She's not a PR machine then. She's doing her
she's not
authentically.
doing, like, there's witchcraft and I speak to the muses and like God came to me in a
It's
dream.
like I wanted to make money and do
yeah,
a
and
dance.
this is about my trauma. It's like, no, I'm going on tour and I need to be able to dance. Like, I need a song I can dance to. As Matt Jocelyn said, wow, this girl's never felt pain in her life. And I was like, yeah.
She's pure. A bit like you.
But she's mean, which I also like. The
no
other
comment.
thing is, gays, we've made pop music ours. You know, back in the day, the straight girlies were still listening to the Gaga, and the Britney. But nowadays, like, it was pretty big for Brat to break over into your average girly who also watches Love Island and has had a boyfriend over the last 4 years. Like, that's not really her demographic. Same thing with, like, Pink Panthers. Like, all of these girls are very much for the gays and our hags. Whereas Tate McRae is, like, she's still a little bit for straight women as well as the gays. And I think it's important for those two things, because if you go too into gay, then it is like a little bit, it doesn't have the sweet and the sour. It's like just fagotry. Whereas like you need a little bit of the mean white straight girl in there who like probably has said the F slur a few times. But, like,
the F slur, not the F word. I would never. I like to keep my homophobia
out in the open.
And cutting. What's out? What's an out?
Oh, that's a bit mean.
Me.
Well, kind of. Out for 2026 is millennial nostalgia.
I live it. I breathe it. I walk it. What do we talk about?
What I mean is, in a broader sense, we need to stop like the Devil Wears Prada reboots. We need to break the Arrested Development and start something new. Like culture needs.
I love that. A breath of fresh air.
We need a breath of fresh air. Pop culture needs to have its own thing now. We can't keep referencing. Like the way all Sabrina Carpenter does is reference millennial nostalgia, even though she's younger than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on board with
Let's do something new. Come on, girls. It's all the Y2K reboots and the, like
let's get a new era.
Yeah. Let's make a new era.
What can I even say?
Exactly.
I guess I'll just put all my interests to bed and we'll find something new.
That being said, I got in a full shouting match on Sunday night about...
You should not do that when you're a guest.
I know. About him saying that Little Mix were better than the Spice Girls. And I was like, have you had a stroke?
You just can't be better than the Spice Girls. But also, sorry to bring out my favourite fucking fact again. The Spice Girls were together for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And they dominated for 2 years. Like, love Little Mix. You cannot put Little Mix.
It's all
just
built
because they're
on that.
British and female does not mean
and they went
are
for longer.
Contemporaries of the Spice Girls.
No, agree.
Not at all.
But we must watch Spice World the movie this year.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Another in, another out. Okay, I think my next in... Okay, don't say anything. Because I know what you think about where I live and what I live in.
No.
But I need to host more.
Oh,
I need to get girls around to my house. I'm always going around everywhere.
Yeah.
I need to host. You can come around if you want.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. But this is slightly... I'm trying to link mine back to each other. One small out for me. whenever I invite anyone to do something or ask someone to do something, I always say, no pressure. No, I'm not saying that anymore.
No, don't say that. You can.
They are allowed to decide.
Yes, and also it was like when you had me last Friday meet you at the cafe for like the final stretch to get Hackneyed off the ground. You were being so like making sure I didn't feel pressured. You can tell me, Aidyn, come at this time now. I will be here.
But also, I can also trust that if you don't want to come, you don't have to come and you won't come. Yeah. And that's okay.
Yeah, but I do want to, because I like you. Yeah. I do want to come.
No, totally. But I feel like I'm always like, no pressure. Do you want to come to this? I'm doing a gig. Or do you want to come for dinner? No pressure. It's my birthday. No pressure. Like,
yeah, cut the no pressure.
No. Pressure. But not that it's pressure. Just like you're an adult. If you don't want to come, you can deal with the uncomfortableness of that. It's not my problem.
Yeah.
Another in and out from you?
In for me is love.
Oh.
How gross is that?
No, that's gorgeous.
Because I know that I have the capacity to basically fall in love with anyone. Mm-hmm. I feel very open. I'm ready for love. Girls.
He needs to be loved right back.
I want some love. So in is love.
I'll light a candle for you. It's like you're dead. I meant like in a manifesting way. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Like the whole dance, the dance of self-protection and guarding and everything else that like everyone does. We gotta jack it in, girls.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, it's like what you're saying about talking to people more.
Like just a bit more authenticity, a bit more
just
vulnerability.
Be a bit more open.
A bit more open-heartedness.
Yeah. I'm like, I especially in the last couple of years, I felt like I've become a little bit more like bitter and bitier. And I'm like, I used to be a little bit more of like stars in my eyes, like loving people. And I want to do that again.
So love on every
quadrant, not just like I want someone to fall in love with me, but like just love. I want to be love more. Yeah,
that is so nice. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to be on the receiving end of your love in 2026.
Yeah, well, I'll do some recalibration so I can give you a little bit more love. And my out is shame.
Oh.
Shame.
God, good for you. This is going deep, baby.
We're getting rid of her.
Yeah.
I can't be embarrassed anymore.
Yeah. Also, you shouldn't be embarrassed.
No.
Because you're quite embarrassing.
I know. And what's that thing that life coaching thing where it's like enter every room being like everyone here is attractive and interesting and everyone thinks I'm attractive and interesting.
I should do that.
I should too, because I think then you attract that back to you.
Love that.
I think we teach people how to treat us a lot of the time, especially people that you've not like, if someone says something like verbally abusive to you on the street or something, that's not it. But like the people you see regularly and even like the satellites of those people, they're just giving back to you what you've given them.
God, he's good.
I'm breaking the cycle, baby. I'm not going to be bitter and like annoyed anymore.
Maybe we're going to be more vulnerable on the pod.
We're going to be... All right, what's your next in?
You started off with the tape McRae and I thought, he doesn't understand the game, but you've really brought it back, so well done. I've kind of got a couple more. I've got one throwaway, one for the end. Okay, I think out, moaning and doing nothing about it. I don't think that's like a big like thing that I do, but what I kind of mean maybe is more on an existential level. Mm-hmm. So when I'm like, the world is on fire, everyone's going to be dead soon, like women are going to be like banished to the gates of hell, go and fucking fly for the Green Party then. Yeah. Just like do something about it.
Yeah.
Go and talk to a stranger. Help an old person.
And I will still be sending you to the gates of hell, but not because you're a woman.
Just because I'm fucking annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
So less existential moaning for me.
Yeah, take some action that will make you feel empowered again.
God, we're wholesome, aren't we, in 2026? And then...
This is like a Take Back Your Life seminar.
Well,
you'd be organizing the agenda rundown.
I would be organizing the agenda. And also, I do have a life coaching qualification.
Which we will get into one day.
I can't talk about it. It's too weird and embarrassing.
Oh, as if we haven't crossed weird and embarrassing on this podcast before.
But guys, it's 2026. I'm not embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. No shame.
No shame.
The Lily Allen album from 2018.
Okay, my last in sounds really trite, but it's kind of just linked to something personal of mine. But I think, like, let's do proper celebrations, but for like unconventional things. So like I need to have a whole thing for me changing my name.
Yes.
Like a naming ceremony.
Absolutely.
A birthing ceremony. Like, we're going to have a big fat celebration of it. And let's celebrate it properly in a fun way.
Yeah,
let's
have
drink
proper
champagne.
celebrations.
And like,
yeah, like we had bubbly for Ree quitting her job, and we had bubbly for Ree getting a new job.
Exactly.
No?
Unconventional, conventional.
She's making a homophobic remark again. You know? Wow.
That's
So
what
much
I said.
convention.
I like to keep mine subtle and biting.
I don't know subtlety. I just it.
You've said it so many times.
I know.
You're reclaiming it, it's fine. My last one, it's just like a throwaway, but I really think the crossbody bag has to go this year.
Oh, okay. Your little cuppa?
Yeah, I think they've
Kappa?
got to go. I think I need to get a proper bag.
Get a cute bag.
Hilarious, but I just can't with those things anymore.
I do remember it. It was fun when the Uniqlo Crescent crossbody came out, and it was like, this is so wanky, but like I remember I still slightly had a little bit of connections to the fashion world, and people were talking about, oh, maybe we should make the Uniqlo bag the bag of the year this year, you know, instead of like, you know, the
whatever.
The Prada or the whatever. Yeah.
I think it was fun. It was liberating. We were hands-free.
Yeah.
Our shoulders actually probably did hurt in a different way.
Yeah.
But like, they're ugly.
It's
a bit like,
we need to miss her.
I think maybe also, like you were saying, out with the Y2K nostalgia, like, should we start dressing properly again?
Yeah.
I think I'm talking to myself, really.
You know, when 90s minimalism hit for a bit, and it hasn't really gone out, but it is scary that like the Y2K is really rearing its head fashion. I mean, it is fun. Like, for going out,
yes, it is very fun.
It is fun to like do the neons and the sparklies for like a night out. And the sporties. I mean, I'm doing it. But yeah, we can just go back to like simple shapes that are flattering. Tailored.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, listeners.
Happy New Year.
Mwah. Bye.